Welcome to another segment of AstrologyAnswers.com's weekly horoscope. My name is Terence Guardino, and I'll be your host once again. It's December 23rd into the 24th, depending on where you are on the planet. Saturn is finally shifting into Sagittarius. Now, Sagittarius is, as I said, it's about growth and travel and optimism. I think of Sagittarius as knowledge, wisdom, education, philosophy. Now, Saturn is more about contraction, delays, more focus, serious discipline. But this can actually be a good balance, especially after the last couple of years where everything was so heavy, because Scorpio can be about life and death matters. It's very inward and dark and transformational, where we needed to learn those lessons. But now we're shifting into Sagittarius. And yes, Saturn can bring in some delays and some hardships, but there could be this blending of the discipline and focus of Saturn with the qualities of Sagittarius for growth and learning, education, travel. So this Saturn can give us into Sagittarius this steady growth, this steady discipline to expand our inner awareness, our philosophies on life, and to really maybe dig in there and learn and get that degree. And so this will, the Saturn will be in Sagittarius for this next 2.5 years. Another thing to think about, though, is as Saturn changes signs, it's also changing the house sectors in your chart, whether it's based on your rising sign, your sun sign, even can be the moon sign. And so as Saturn is not only shifting from a heavier sign quality to something that, an energy that's more expansive, more hopeful, it's also leaving a sector of your chart, whether it was the first house of the self, the second house of money, the fourth house of family, or the seventh house of marriage partnerships, and then there's that 10th house of careers. So wherever Saturn had been transiting, it's now shifting into another sector of the chart with all new lessons to embrace and to develop and for maturity. Now, this is also not just Saturn moving into Sagittarius, which can be a process to get into the rhythm, but Mercury is that planet of gathering information, decision-making, communication. And on Wednesday, Mercury is aligning with Pluto and in hard angle to Uranus. Now, Mercury to Uranus can give a really stimulating day of ideas, of thinking out of the box, originality. But Mercury aligning with Pluto once a year can be very penetrating, can go very deep. It could be a time of power struggles with communications with others. It could be a time when you're really persuading others to believe in what you believe is true. But I'm believing here that with Saturn shifting signs and Mercury aligning with this Pluto Uranus square, we're going to start to really be, I think it's going to be quite noticeable for most of us that something is, we're really thinking, maybe it's more about, as we're going into the new year, what does this mean for us? What has the past couple of years meant? And on Christmas Day through unto Friday, the sun, which puts a focus on what's important to us, is in the best angle to Neptune. And Neptune is about our dreams and inspiration. So how perfect it is as we're shifting this new consciousness, we're going into this celebration of Christmas this Thursday into Friday, that Sun Neptune can trigger compassion, charity, but also us envisioning a better future, and it triggers our imagination. It triggers more artistic, creative energies. So this is a very significant week. Some of you will feel it in a very direct, profound ways. Others will start noticing that something is shifting, and it may take you a while before you get into the rhythm. But this is a turning point week that is setting the stage for the next couple of years. I want to thank you for watching. I hope you tune in next week for my next segment. Until then, I hope you're well, and thanks for watching.